Take a close look at the image on your screen. That's $4.02 worth of Bitcoin sitting in my online wallet. And although $4 is nothing, in the next 60 seconds, I'm going to show you how I 10 times these earnings. Not doubled, not tripled, but more than 10 times these earnings into $55.67 worth of Bitcoin. And then I went on to turn this $55.67 investment into $346.35 worth of Bitcoin. Yep, I was able to grow a small balance of $4.02 into $346.35 worth of Bitcoin. And it all comes down to using a multiplication loophole found inside of the blockchain. It doesn't involve buying or selling Bitcoin, it doesn't involve minting, it doesn't involve any coding. And the one thing that I must make crystal clear is that this isn't anything remotely technical. It's something that even 10-year-old school children could do. This loophole was discovered by one of my friends named Andrew, who's worked with big companies like Coinbase, Google, Facebook. You see, Andrew bought Bitcoin in 2011 when only computer nerds knew about it. A single Bitcoin was selling for $5 at the time. Today, it's trading for over $40,000. He knows all the tricks, tips, and loopholes with Bitcoin, so what the heck is this guy doing? I asked myself the same exact question, so without hesitation, I immediately contacted him, pretty much begging to learn his strategy. And sadly, he was closed off at first, but after some persistence and persuasion, he decided to fully show me his revolutionary Bitcoin multiplication strategy. Introducing Apollo22. Apollo22 is a simple 3-step Bitcoin multiplication system that's letting us transform a small Bitcoin balance like this into a decent-sized balance like this. And like I said earlier, this does not involve buying or selling Bitcoin. Instead, it all comes down to a 3-step process that lets you tap into the $1.98 trillion blockchain revolution. Now, I know there's a lot of fake proof out there, so we're going to do this in live time to show you that this actually works.
Okay, so I'm at my computer right now and I'm going to show you how all of this works. So the first thing you need is some starting balance, and as you can see I have about $3-4 right here on my wallet. And here is the cool trick: you can actually get $5 worth of Bitcoin for free by creating an account at a special platform. But I already have Bitcoin, so that's not needed. Now I'm gonna show you the date right now, which is 25, as you can see right here, Tuesday. And yeah, what I'm gonna do right now is use this Bitcoin multiplication technique. It's gonna take me 30 to 60 seconds, and anyone can do this. Okay, so I'm gonna circle back to you in just 24 hours and let's see what's gonna happen. And let's see, today's date is 26. As you can see, it's the next day. And let's see, our balance right now is sitting at 0.55, which is almost like 20x or more from yesterday. That's turning a little about $3-4 into over $300 or $400 depending on day's price. Okay, so as you can see, the snowball effect is real. And now back to the video.
That was pretty cool, right? This wasn't even hard to do. It all boils down to using our 3-step Bitcoin multiplication system, Apollo22. And as I said earlier, it takes just 30 to 60 seconds to do. So, now that you've seen the proof live for yourself, I'm going to give you the chance to join us and discover exactly how we pulled this off. It all starts with accessing the Apollo22 system. Inside, the man behind all the madness, Andrew, is going to detail every step of the way on how this works. He's going to show you how to get your hands on Bitcoin, and most importantly, the simple process he uses to multiply it into a big balance of Bitcoin. You don't have to be a technical wizard to pull it off. If you can follow simple, elementary school level instructions, then you shouldn't have any problem succeeding with Apollo22. Okay. Now you understand what Apollo22 is, you've seen all the proof and how well it works, so how much is it going to cost you? Well, we originally considered selling this 3-step Bitcoin multiplication process to my already existing students for over $2,000. And although that's a large price, I could easily get hundreds of people to pay this price. But I understand how much you want something that works. There was a time in my life when I was a school teacher and could barely provide for my wife and 2 children. So I want you to have the chance to access Apollo 22 and experience the power of it. For a limited time only, we're going to be slicing the price down to something that anyone can afford. It'll set you back the same price as a few drinks at Starbucks. However, here's the catch. This discount is only available for the early bird members of Apollo 22. Once this phase is over, we will be raising the price back to $2,000. If you come back later, there's a good chance that it could happen. Why risk that when you could have gotten started earlier for the price of a cheap t-shirt? So, what are you waiting for? Are you ready to finally uncover our 3-step Bitcoin multiplication system inside of Apollo 22? Then take the plunge. Click the button